Welcome, friend. Today we are going to paint a peaceful scene inspired by my friend Joyce's garden. Come on and let's paint together. First, I'm going to fill this top frame, half of the frame, up with some sky blue, some light blue. I even added some white to give some cloud effect to the blue. Joyce has a nice walking trail, and I'm going to start it at the halfway point and map it out so I have a nice pathway of what to paint and where to paint her trail. There are even some nice paving stones that you can imagine somebody hopping and skipping on, walking through her garden. I'm thinking about a deep hunter green for the top part of her garden trees, the trees she has hanging out in the background of her garden. I'm gonna put some of that hunter green up on the on the bottom part of the sky. Here's a fun fact, I'm using a painting trim brush for these trees. It's nothing fancy, it does the job, and it does a great job filling in the bulk of the trees. Next, I'm going to keep adding that dark green all along that path to fill in the darker shades of the grass. With the same color, dark color green, I'm going to start adding in some of the taller trees and the trunks and stems of the trees and branches. I started to fill in the pathway and some of the trunks of the trees with a sepia brown. And with a smaller brush, I started to add in some leaves to fill out these trees with some hunter green, some dark green, and some lighter green, just with little dots and little swipes of the brush to make those leaves. On top of the green leaves, the sun hits them in a special way, so we're going to add a lighter green, a green that has a lot of yellow in it. To add a little bit more depth in the back of those trees, I'm taking a burnt umber, a really dark brown mixed with some black, and filling in some of those spaces between the trees and the foreground bushes. So that really sets apart those background trees to the foreground bushes and helps them really come alive. Now it's time to add some cream color, some off-white to the trail, and start to fill in that trail. It's a wood chip trail, so I'm thinking a combination of some darker browns and light, calm tones will be a good fit. I'm adding some more golden highlights on the leaves and the bushes to brighten up those leaves and to really make them pop. This is one of my favorite parts, to add a sprinkling of flowers, start a little flower family. I'm using a small brush and with a small tip and just putting little daubs on there. Pressing the bristles down lightly just makes nice little leaves and flowers. Now it's time for some gold. I'm adding a gold color into the leaves and sprinkling that throughout, and even going to add some gold along that pathway. Here I'm adding a nice path, rock path, that somebody can leap and skip on, and I'm using a gray, and after the gray on the bottom of those rocks, just adding some darker brown to create that depth and shadow. one of the best parts about painting is that you can always add things in different places. I'm adding a little bit more sky and some lighter highlights to the trunks so you can see them a little better and they can stand out more. Join me on the next episode to see this painting finished. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I am so excited for you to see this painting evolve. To keep seeing more videos, subscribe below and push the bell notification so you can be notified when the next one comes about. See you and blessings, friend.